Vitamins. Okay.
We have to do something, alright? Black Widow over there is totally freaking out, and she was talking about enemies returning to campus, so now I kind of am too, alright? I want to go back to my room and study, and I don't want to talk to people anymore. I know it sounds stupid, but that's what I want. I know that this is frightening. I'm frightened too. I mean, ever since the migration, I have developed a bloodhound's sense of smell. And I have noticed your recent cravings for spherical things, most of which look like eyeballs. But I mean, if all of these scary things are real, then that must mean that all the good things are real too. And we just need to figure out how to get to them.
So the extra weird of the university is recent?
Fear disrupt the powerful vibrations we are sending out into the universe. I mean, when I first got to Silas, I was so scared that Susan was just going to get fed up and leave that I actually tried to cast a spell to get her to stay. How crazy and selfish is that? And of course it didn't work at all because I was in such like a negative place. I'm sorry. That's all the time we have on this heartwarming tale of delusion, given that we're all about to die soon. Some of us for the second time. You know what? Just lay off, okay? At least she's trying to help and not just moping and making fun of everybody. Oh, look who asked the wizard for a backbone. Okay, come on. If I can cope with the frankly unhinging revelation that magic is real, then I think you could at least try to help us sort through all the clues we just got. Okay, let's recap. Now, this all started with the moonlight has vanished and we will harness the power of the cycle. And people who used to get their damn periods haven't since Frosh Week, and now men are turning into animals, and the Board of Governors says that maybe whatever it is some kind of enemy of the Dean's that's returning to the campus. It's possible that there is a mythological demigod involved, and whatever it is, it's keeping our moonblood for nefarious purposes. And all of it is somehow connected to a cycle. Well, it certainly seems to like blood. So what, giant spider? This isn't Lord of the Rings knit. Ooh, what about vampires? No, it's not vampires. But with all the blood, you think that makes obvious sense. Not vampires. Moving on. Well, you know what? Actually, vampires don't really jive with all the barnyard stuff anyway. Thank you. Why does the barnyard stuff seem kind of familiar? The donkey head. Oh, well, there are like a lot of donkeys in mythology. I mean, the Odyssey, Aesop's Fables, Eddie Murphy in that Shrek movie, Midsummer Night's Dream. Oh, that's the one. Midsummer Night's Dream, because the fairy queen,
Faye.
Titania, she was inspired by an earlier character. It was in the mythology textbook. Here.
Faye.
Tithia, queen of the city, lady of the blood moon, and mother of transformations. Who apparently had a nasty habit of turning people into donkeys when they made her mad. Yep, that sounds like our beastie. Oh, my God. A fairy queen. An actual queen. Yes, a bloodthirsty, capricious, probably megalomaniacal fairy queen. Oh, come on.
The Fae aren't actually nice.
Communicate in a way that we don't understand.
They're not nice.
Or we've offended her. Oh, maybe she's testing us. I mean, the ways of the Fae are not our ways. God, I cannot wait to see your face when you find out that Tinkerbell over here is actually Ugly Death come to play. Actually, I don't think it can be her. The book says a jealous rival trapped her in a bloodwood tree. Like, forever. Oh, whoa. And I guess we better hope that's where she is. Why? Well, because if it is this Tithia chick, then all that moon blood means she's revving up for something big. Fairy Queen here gets stronger off of our combined cycles. And if the book is right, then there is only one thing that she would want that bad. To remake her fairy kingdom here on Earth. That sounds amazing. Yep. And it would kill us all.
Dun dun dun. The Fae are not so nice. They're not. They're tricksters and pranksters, and they aren't rapists. True Blood got that right. There was something else I was going to say. What if the weird, like the eyeballs in the soup, and the little things that just get mentioned in passing. What if all that got started because of this? So it only started like a year or two before Laura shows up or something. That would be an interesting little tidbit. But Faye, yes. Yes, I am on board with the Faye. So while I may keep writing, I have accepted the fact that I won't be making a sincere effort for NaNoWriMo at this point. Just too damn far behind. And it's depressing. I mean, might seem like a pun, given what we're watching, but I've completely lost the flow.
This is deranged. I mean, even for Silas. People turning into donkeys, evil fairies, the Dean turning into stone, which, sidebar, you totally should have let the bad fairy turn the Dean completely to stone, because that would have saved us so much trouble.
Well, at the time, Mother seemed like the lesser of two apocalypses.
I can't get over Perry being full-on Mulder about all of this. I mean, last semester we showed her video footage of you disappearing into a plume of black smoke, and she insisted that you were studying to become a stage magician.
Well, things happen. People change and develop elaborate coping mechanisms.
You did something terrible to her, didn't you?
Define terrible? There are illustrations of the fairy world, but they're graphic. And look, it says here that Tithia and her descendants must wield the moonblood of thousands to gain the strength to rival their enemies.
Oh, but look how lovely they are. They couldn't possibly...
They're drinking out of human skulls.
It's probably just artistic license.
Well, are we absolutely sure that the fairy is trapped? Because this whole world of weird that we're in sounds a little too much like our bag of a coincidence. So, what if somebody cut down the tree? Right? What if somebody decided to make a bad fairy chair or some bad fairy jewelry? I don't know. It doesn't say. It just says trapped in a bloodwood tree. I mean, I don't even know what kind of tree that is. Oh, well, they died out in the late 18th century. It was fairy redwood. People used to use them for everything. They would use them for furniture and jewelry and little wood carvings. So I learned in my 18th century woodworking class. Oh. Well, anyway, so that means she could have ended up in anything, and that still doesn't explain how she's free to run around here stealing people's periods and transmogrifying bros. I don't know. I mean, all that trapped forever nonsense isn't as permanent as you think. It wouldn't take much. I mean, somebody just cuts open a finger, or breaks a stone circle, or makes a wish. A wish? Oh, God, yeah, there's always some idiot making a wish.
Well, so, if somebody did accidentally set a fairy queen loose...
No.
Put her back.
Well, it looks like whoever freed her might be able to trap her again.
Well, that sounds way too dangerous, so...
I don't think it is. 90% of our problems would be solved if we just eviscerated the numbskull or the numbskulls who liberated the fairy queen in the first place.
Eviscerate. That sounds a little dramatic.
They went Willow.
I don't think so. I mean, whoever did it is doomed anyway. These things always end in some kind of underworld marriage, or someone tied to a boulder with their liver being eaten by crows. I mean, really, one...
Fuck's sake.
University sounds like a pretty good deal. Okay, but how are we supposed to find them when we're trapped in here?
Maybe we don't have to. Maybe if we just talk to the fairy queen, then we never have to track it.
You really want to talk to a critter who does that?
Did he go full donkey?
I think I have to. I'm pretty sure I'm the one that set her loose.
They went Willow. I fucking called it. I didn't call the Fae.